Hello, ladies and gents. This is Twisted Angel D coming to you with my preview for Backlash tonight. I missed the preview show that the guys did last night, so I'm giving you mine now so that you all can have it. I'm probably not going to do this in the same order the guys did, but it is what it is. So right now, I'm going to get started here in just a moment. Just give me a second, guys, and I will have this started. More than likely, I'll start with the main event and kind of work my way backwards because that's who I am. I always do things weird. All right. Okay. Let's go ahead and we will get started. Whether anybody watches or not, I don't know, but we'll get started. And if they come in late, they come in late. All right. I'm going to start, like I said, with the main event, which is AJ Styles and Dean Ambrose for the WWE World Championship. It looks like it's going to be a awesome match here, probably the fight of the night between the two. AJ right now is on a major winning streak, but in my opinion, I think he's going to hit the wall when he runs into Dean Ambrose. So my prediction will be for Dean Ambrose to win. I know a lot of people are going the other way around, but me personally, I think the Lunatic Fringe will be just a wee bit too much for Styles to handle tonight. But this is just my prediction. It could, we'll see what happens when the show actually starts tonight. So let's see. Okay, the ladies, the SmackDown Women's Championship 6-pack. As you can see, we got Natalya, we got Naomi, Becky Lynch, Nikki Bella, Carmella, and Alexa Bliss. I don't see Carmella or Alexa pulling this off. They're too new. They're still the low ladies on the totem pole. They still have a lot to prove to get their to get up there. for it. So that kind of leaves the other four. Natty, as much as I like her, and as much a veteran as she is, yeah, she'll be the ring general for the match, but I don't see her pulling it off as a win tonight. I think that she'll, I just don't think she'll be able to win. I think she's got too much competition in the ring to handle that, and WWE for some reason just likes to, keep her out of that loop. Naomi, yeah, she's qualified for it. I don't see her coming down with it either. The new gimmick here coming out for her. She needs to continue that gimmick for a while, and she needs to, start building some feuds. So I really don't see much going on there. I don't see Nikki Bella winning it either because of Carmella. I think Carmella will probably keep Nikki from pulling it off tonight. Although Nikki is, I think, the fan favorite to win it. They've got the Total Bella show getting ready to start and everything there. But I don't think that. I really don't think Nikki's going to pull it off. So my obvious choice is going to be Becky Lynch. So, we'll see what happens there. I'm sure they will have a lot of segments going into the show for that. We have the Tag Team Championship Tournament. I'm going to link the two matches together here on this, since there's like only one picture here of the title picture. You have the first match will be the Usos versus the Hype Bros. Usos, I have a feeling, will probably more likely come out on top of this match. Hype Bros, they haven't been competing that long together, at least not in WWE flagship show here. Excuse me. But Usos just did this heel turn, big major turn now. So, they have a little vendetta to go here, especially since they were the ones who took out American Alpha, who was actually supposed to have been in this spot. And then later on in the night, they will face up with Slater and Rhino. And, of course, this is Slater's chance that if he wins this tonight, he gets his title, or his contract. So really, no, I'm not seeing Slater and Rhino winning it. Yes, there's a chance, but I pretty much think the Usos are probably going to come down with it in the end. Just because, like I said, they're on a roll right now with the new heel turn. They're pretty much kind of taking out all the competition and doing it kind of in a rough way. So we'll see what happens tonight. I'm sure there'll be some build up also for that. Then you have Orton and Bray Wyatt. This is, I guess you could say, the Viper versus the self-proclaimed god of the underworld here. So both of them, this is a tough match to go with. They're both very tough individuals. They both have that calculating side to them. Orton, he listens to the inner voices. He brings out the Viper. He brings out his Legend Killer. He'll snap an RKO on you, just like that. You never know what you're going to get with Orton. Bray Wyatt, more dark, more sinister. bound to do just about anything he can do to pull off a win. So, technically this will go either way. I'm wanting to see Orton win it. I have a feeling Bray will probably come out with it. So, I'm probably not going to give you a clear-cut prediction on this one. But, either way, it's going to be an awesome match because, you've got the veteran in the match, which is Orton, and then you have uh, the one that's not as not as new, but not as old as being in WWE as Orton, and their styles are just so just I'm losing my train of thought. Their styles are just so matchable here to where they both can be dark when they want, and of course Orton, we've seen him the good guy, we've seen him the bad guy, and we've seen him kind of the neutral guy. And I think tonight we're going to see just a tad bit of the bad guy Orton probably coming out, because it's going to take that to even think about bringing down Bray Wyatt. So this is going to be a really good match. This could be a sleeper fight for the night type thing. But yeah, in my opinion, it's going to be one of those matches that you're not going to want to turn away on. You're going to want to stay till the end just to see what happens. Does Orton continue the losing streak? Does Bray finally get a win at a pay-per-view that he hasn't had in a while? We'll just kind of have to wait and see on that. Then you have our Intercontinental match with The Miz and Dolph Ziggler. Do we think Dolph will pull off a upset for The Miz? No. You have too many factors in this. The biggest one being, of course, Maurice. Because she always seems to find some way of either causing a distraction or interfering in a way to where Miz will still come out on top, or causing a disqualification to where he'll just walk out with the title, and then Ziggler would at least win the match. So I'm not too sure how that's going to fall on that, but I really think that Miz will probably retain this title, and I have a feeling it will have something to do with his wife being out there causing some sort of issue, whether she starts acting out down there saying, oh, I've twisted my ankle, or I need to get the referee's attention or something, or even something just to just distract Dolph long enough for Miz to pull off a win, or like I said, even just them staying out of the ring long enough for a count out or some sort of a disqualification for him to retain the title. So in my opinion, I think that's pretty much where that's going to go. The show in a whole, I'm hoping it's going to be a really good show, but you always have those little things that could interfere. The biggest thing is, for me, is watching the women's matches, making sure it's not going to be some sort of ho-hum diva type fight. Making sure I don't like to see the girls go out there and them just kind of halfway work through it. They just don't really show any potential or anything. I don't like that. I like them actually getting out there, doing what the girls are paid to do. They're now considered superstars, just like the guys. They're considered just as important as the guys finally, and they need to be showcased that way. And so I'm really hoping that's what comes out of this tonight with the girls. But all in all, I'm hoping it'll be a possibly an 8 out of 10 show. But you never know. A lot of it depends on the segments that they throw in on here. This is SmackDown's first brand pay-per-view, and I'm hoping tonight that it's not going to be one that we're going to all regret watching. They're going to be live tonight at the Richmond Coliseum in Richmond, Virginia. And, it'll be live 7 p.m. Eastern time tonight with, of course, the pre-show beforehand. So, if you have a chance, especially if you have the network, because it's a lot cheaper to do it that way, tune in tonight and see what happens on that. After Backlash is over, you can always go to Brave Fan 95. We'll be doing our post show then, me and the guys. Michael Fletcher, who will be hosting, Anthony Florio, Michael Bullock. Of course, I'll be there. So, just check it out tonight. See what our thoughts are for after all this has gone down. It'll be interesting night just to see what all happens. And I don't like being one that will have to come down and rant on the girls or anything. So hopefully this will be a half decent show tonight to where, we will all have some favorable information to give. But all in all, in the end, I think it's going to be one heck of a show. And that you all will really, I hope, enjoy watching the show tonight. And so I will see you all tonight right after the pay-per-view, somewhere around the 11 o'clock hour Eastern Time, 10 Central, for the Backlash post-show on Brave Fan 95. So thank you for listening. This was my first preview by myself, so I'm hoping you all enjoy that. Hopefully I don't have to do this too often with my new work schedule, but I will be on the Toe 95 Monday for Raw, and I will be there Tuesday on Brave Fan 95 for the SmackDown live post show. So thank you all for listening, and we will catch you later on tonight after Backlash. Thank you. Goodbye.